Hello, my name is Christina, and this is my identity page. I will talk to you about my cultural identity. And first, before I start, I just want to define what I mean with identity. I believe it's who you are and how you look at yourself and how other people look at you. Now, this can be very different depending on the person that you are with. Like your parents might view you in one way, your friends in another way, and your boyfriend in another way again. And so I think it's important to know this about identity. So with that being said, I will try to give you a clear picture of my identity from my own perspective. So if we start here on the first pictures, first I should say I'm from Norway and I am Caucasian, I am female, and I'm currently living in the US. This is a picture from my childhood, my mom and my brother, which I love very much. I've become a very family person through the years, and I think that's because of the way I was raised and the way my mom and dad taught me to value family. And so I miss my family every second when I am over here, but still, distance means nothing when someone means everything, like the saying says. I'm still very close to my family even though I'm living over here. So here's a picture of my family at a Norwegian holiday. We dress up and wear all these Norwegian clothes, which shows another part of my culture, my Norwegian culture identity. And then here's my brothers and my dad, my mom, and a picture of everyone. So I think all these pictures really show how much I value my family and what kind of person I am, or part of my identity. Then when we get further down here is a picture of a Norwegian flag in Norway. So like I said, I'm from Norway and that is a big part of my identity. And even though I am living in the US, I still have that part of my identity with me. And that kind of brings me in on what Kitana said in his saying under our readings, that no matter where you live, you will never lose your identity. And I believe this is very true, and I've experienced that from living in the US now for a couple of years, that my Norwegian identity is very much still there, but I'm just adding on characters, I would say, from my experiences here in the US. Ligonis said in that reading that I am one and many at the same time, and I think that's kind of connected in here, that you can be more than one type of identity or have more than one cultural identity. So I think that's a very big part of me. And when we scroll further down here, there's a picture of my brothers and my cousin, which is kind of like my sister. So, and here is a saying that I found to be really fitting to my life, I guess. Every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times, that can only make you stronger. And I think it's important in life to know that things are not always going to go the way you want it, and there's going to be ups and downs. And I learned that a couple of years ago when my brother was in a really bad accident. I'm lucky to have him still with me, and this time really taught me how fragile life is. And it was hard times that we went through, and there was obstacles that were big, but we overcome them, and I would say that you definitely become stronger from thinks that's hard in life, and my brother really showed me this, and he showed me how to handle situations that aren't easy for you. And so this has taught me a lot, and this situation just really showed me how much my family really cared, like how much I really cared about my family and how close they are to me. And I'm grateful for the family that I have. Then if we keep going down here, I have pictures of me skydiving and paintballing and hiking. I'm a very active person. I love trying new things and doing different things, I guess. Like hiking, I love it. I love the fresh air. I love getting tired, using my body. And I think that's part of being an athlete. And I didn't mention that yet, but that is also a very big part of my identity. I am a skier. I ski for the University of Denver, and skiing has been a part of my life since I was about 2 years old. So when we go down there, there's a lot of skiing photos. Me in New Zealand, skiing here, going at the start gate, one of the invitationals for the university. Then there's some climbing photos of me, hiking, jet skiing, rope swinging in the water, and then me swimming with my dog. I have dogs at home in Norway, and they're like family members to me. I love taking them for runs and go for swim with them. Then there's some nature photos. I really enjoy taking photos, and I also really enjoy just being in nature, so I thought that was very fitting in here. Then a picture of me and my boyfriend. He's become a very big part of my life, and so I thought that was fitting here. I really care about the people that I have in my life, and especially also then my team and my teammates, which are on the next photos here. They have become big parts of my life after I started school here at DU, and they have taught me so much. I think that being a student athlete has taught me how to really work hard and work in a team, work with people. And I think that's of great value and something that I will always have with me. There's some photos from me after competitions, after my NCAA titles. I'm a really big competitor, and I love compete. I love to compete. It's a big part of me, and it has been since I was young, so I thought that was fitting in here. Then it's my teammates on photos, which are also my friends, very good friends. I think when you do things together and do hard things together, work out together, we sweat and we fight, and I think that really connects you to each other, and so they've become a big part of my life. I have a photo that says never let go of your dreams, and I think that's very important. Whichever dream you have, I think that you should never give up on it. I think that if you work very hard, that people can achieve anything. And so that's why I have that. My dream is to reach the Olympics one day, and so that's why I have that there. There's a couple more photos of me, and then there's one photo that says the greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. And I put that in there because I took a very hard choice of coming to college. It might not sound like a hard choice, but for me at that point it was. I was on the national team and I chose to go to college. My coaches told me that I would probably not be able to reach my goals of becoming an Olympian. That going to college wasn't the right move. And right now I feel like I'm proving them wrong. I have improved so much since I got here, and my skiing is just becoming better. And so hopefully one day that saying can really become a huge, huge part of my life. Then there's photos of me on a road trip with my friends. I love traveling, and it's been a big part of my life because of skiing. But I also love traveling just for a vacation or just to see things too. And so that's why I put that up there. And that kind of brings me another reading that Lugones had, which mentioned that we need to travel to each other's world to learn to love each other. And it just reminded me of that saying. I thought that was really strong, and I believe that I have definitely done that after I came here to the US with my friends that is Canada, US, Germany, I mean Norway, of course, and all these other countries. You have to be open and you have to travel to their worlds to learn and to understand who they are. And I think this has really helped me also understand who I am. Then if we keep going down here, some more photos of my friends. So like you can see, relationships, friends, family are a huge part of my life. And some more photos that I've taken on trips. And here's a photo of signs. And I put that up there because I do travel a lot and I do really love it. And so I just thought it was fitting. I have so many places I want to go and places I've never been. And so I think that travel will always be a part of my life. Then I have a photo of coffee. I really enjoy going to coffee shops and just talk to people and relax. I don't know, just see the environment around me, see who's around me. I love just sitting on the side of the street and looking at people walk. I think it's very interesting. And then I have a photo of food. I really like to cook, and nutrition is also a really big part of my life due to the sport I do. So that's why I put that up there. Some more athletic photos, biking, backcountry skiing, hiking. Then I have a photo of a house in a hand, and that's because I'm a real estate major, and even though it's not a huge part of my life right now, I know that it will be, and it has started to be. So that's why I put that up there. And then some more photos at the end. My country, my friends, my boyfriend, and me underwater. I think that is most of my interests and characters and who I am. So thank you for watching.